started working with Zach in the back end of a photo shoot prep, and I knew I had the ability myself, but I just knew I had that extra added confidence if I started working with Zach just to get me through possibly the toughest part. It was probably the best decision I actually made for the entire 15 weeks of actually prepping. It just allowed a lot of clarity and understanding. If there was anything I wasn't sure on in terms of the process, there was no hesitation to actually get an answer on how to actually get through it and get it done. Um, I can't thank him enough for, especially for how the results came out as well. And he was there all the way till the end, just really supportive and really helpful, and definitely going to be helpful in the future.
So I've worked with Zach since 2017. Overall, the journey we've been on has been fantastic. We've gone from not placing at shows in 2016 to having won a Junior British in 2019 and come top two at a pro qualifier. That is a testimony to him as a coach and how much his knowledge has helped me progress throughout the whole time we've been working together. The biggest compliment I can pay to Zach as well is that his knowledge is ever evolving. He's always wanting to learn from the best himself, and then pass on that knowledge that he's gaining to his clients as well. And as a coach, you've got to be constantly evolving. You've got to be constantly looking to improve your knowledge, and he is always doing that and making sure that his service is ever evolving and ever improving. His communication for me is probably the biggest thing that stands out to me in terms of how good he is as a coach and on the ball he is as a coach. If I message him at any time of the day, I'll get a response straight away. If there's any problems, straight away he'll iron those out and give solutions, quick time solutions to any issue. So all in all, as a coach, I can't recommend him enough. He's seen me progress. I've learned a lot from him through the years, and yeah, awesome guy.
Hi guys, I've been with Zach now for just over 3 years. Wasn't in the best place physically or mentally back in August 2018 when I first approached him for some help. But thanks to Zach's guidance and support, I am a completely different person compared to the person I was back then. I do now consider Zach a friend. He's seen me through some ups and downs, life gets in the way. Stuff happens, but through Zach's support, I was able to create routines, habits, create some discipline, which I'd never really had. And I was able to stay consistent with his methods to be able to get where I wanted to be. So I am looking to compete now for the first time, early 2022, which 3 years ago, those words would have never come out of my mouth. So to go from where I was compared to then step on stage next year is an absolute massive achievement, and it's down to Zach. I can't thank him enough for that. So whether you are looking to compete or just to overhaul your health, maybe just get fitter, then absolutely Zach is the person to help you out.
So I've been with Zach now since 2016. First of all, just wanted to get in a better shape when I was quite young. So yeah, Zach guided me along this way. We did that for a year, and then the next year, so 2017, we decided to compete. We did 2 competitions, which really pleased with what we did, what we brought. First ones for myself was very challenging. I wouldn't have been able to do it without Zach there supporting me. That's with nutrition, training, cardio, anything sports injuries wise. Zach would always recommend who to go see and what to do. Yeah, and since then I've always been with him now up to this day, and I wouldn't have looked back at anything else. Zach's been there for me mentally through a lot as well, and yeah, he's not only a coach but a very good friend to myself as well. So yeah, big up Zach, thank you.
Hey, I've been with Zach for a couple of years now. He's not just my coach, he's become one of my really close friends. He's unbelievably supportive and his knowledge is incredible. If you need a kick up the bum like I do sometimes, he's definitely there. Anything that you need, he's got you. If you're competing or if you just want general lifestyle improvements, he's there, he's got you.
Good afternoon, this is just a video from me giving some feedback on my experience in being a client and coached by Zach. I don't know really where to begin. I have been with Zach for the last 14 weeks, coming up to 15 weeks this week, and he's been absolutely tremendous in so many ways. I'm a personal trainer myself. I have been for the last 6 years, and I've done resistance training for the last 11 years. I can honestly say that since working with Zach, I've not just grown in confidence, my knowledge and understanding with my own personal training, and what I give back to clients is phenomenal. His patience, his knowledge and his understanding is next to none, and I can't be grateful enough to him. So I'd watched Zach before I even went to work at Apex, which is where Zach's located, and I actually saw 2 transformations that he made, one with a male, one with a female, and they were absolutely outstanding, both physically and mentally, and I wanted to know who he was. So when I went to work at the gym, because Zach's area is predominantly bodybuilding, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough for it with Zach, and he only trains people that go on stage. Well, I was wrong. I spoke to Zach. He was very reassuring, very professional, and it's one of the best decisions that I personally have ever made for me to grow as a person, to learn from somebody so knowledgeable and an expertise in an area completely different to mine. He's really taught me some mental strategies in terms of how I feel and think towards my training and how I apply myself. I'm no longer overtraining. I have not been injured since I've trained with Zach, and that's given back to my clients also. He's only ever a message or, a question away from helping me. Every day I feel like I learn something from Zach. And I'm not the only person that says that. Anybody that Zach trains has got that sort of view also, and not that they work hard. The ethos that he's got between his Team Lionheart clients is phenomenal. When you're training in the gym, you'll look over, you'll always know who Zach's clients are. Their form's always good, their work ethic is always good, and they're so friendly. So I am forever grateful to Zach.